What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video I decided that we need a little bit of redemption after last weekend at Mount Gambier when we broke the whole driveline. I was going to put a ZF gearbox in the car and drift it this weekend, but the ZF that I bought, it was sold as a ZF 310, which is the ZF that I need, but it's actually a diesel ZF, which means that it's out of a diesel BMW, so it needs a completely different clutch setup, different transmission mount setup and all that stuff, so it won't actually fit my car, so the bad luck continues. But we're going to push through anyway. We've got another gearbox. I've decided I'm going to throw it in, so it's just another get drag. But so I already put it in the car, right? Started up the car, heard a massive grinding noise, and then I turned the car off and I was like, oh, I'll try it one more time. Turn the car on, car wouldn't turn over, it was all locked up. I started to panic because I was like, is it the engine? What's going on? So what happened was, there's these center pieces right here. So this is the old box and this is the new gearbox. They're identical. For some reason this one is slightly longer than this one, and this has been rubbing on my clutch, and it literally welded itself to my clutch, like it completely welded itself. I could not get the gearbox off the engine. It took me 2 hours. Finally the gearbox shot off the engine. I think my clutch is fine. I'm still going to pull it out, double check it anyway, but we're going to swap these two center bits over. The actual gearbox itself is fine, it's just that one piece. So swap them over and we're going to chuck the gearbox back in the car, and they'll get the car ready and prepped for drifting tomorrow. VicDrift round 6, the last round. Second lap, coming up, we broke an axle. Luckily felt good, hey, like first lap, but just trying to get used to it. Babe, can you spin the other wheel for me, please? Thank you. To this. Literally was sitting against the clutch like this, spinning. This was stationary, the clutch was spinning to the point where it got so hot that it just welded itself to the clutch. Luckily, clutch is fine, so I just need to grind these little bits off here, put the clutch back in, realign it, put the gearbox back in, and we are good to go in action. So we've gotten really lucky here, and I just never knew that those sleeves were different sizes, so something to double check in the future for sure. Alright, so I can't get the box in myself. The clutch is all done. So Dan is here to help me. My good friend Stan's also here to help me, but he's not a camera dude. So, but he's the one that hooks me up with all the gearboxes and axles that I break. So shout out to Stan. Now he's helping me put the box back in. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead, put the gearbox in, chuck it all back together, and it's gonna be Mickey. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna go buy a new car. We're gonna go car shopping. So, alright, let's get it done. Boom! Gearbox is all in. Everything's hooked up. Ew! So stoked because I really thought that it wasn't going to work. Started the car, ran it through all the gears, and it works great. This gearbox has 100,000 kilometers on it. It's out of an E36. Apparently they're a bit stronger than the E36 ones, so we're going to test that theory tomorrow. So much drama, oh my god. But right now me and Dan are going to go shopping to see if I can buy a new tow car. Fingers crossed. And then, yeah, we're going drifting tomorrow. See you guys in the morning. Woo! What's up, guys? Today we're going drifting at round 6 of the VicDrift Championship, and as you can see, it's really wet and rainy, so today is going to be a super interesting day. Yeah, not too much of a fan of drifting in the wet, but it is what it is. You got to take it as it comes. E36 is good, new gearbox is in, everything's all good. So yeah, all we're taking today is some fuel, some tires and some tools, and whatever happens happens. So I'm keen though, it's still going to be a good time, but so sketchy drifting in the wet, and I want to keep the shell. I'm not super keen on riding the shell off just yet. By the way, I bought a new truck, or ute, or car, or whatever you guys want to call it. So this is it here, Holden Rodeo, put some bigger wheels and tyres on it. Now we're about to see how it tows. Very pumped. Everything good, sweet as. Let's do it. Man, I need coffee. Ew! Ooh! Damn, she's a wet one. So this thing seems to be towing awesome. It's 3.5 litre V6 engine. Yeah, seems to be pretty awesome. I got a really good deal on this truck, which I'm pretty stoked about after getting the last one stolen. Still hoping that the last one turns up somewhere. Yeah, but for now this thing's pretty cool. Very happy with the way it's towing. Unsure of how the fuel consumption is yet, but I guess we'll see after today. Yeah, we've arrived. We made it. So fun fact, this place used to be a crazy Ozcar circuit, which is like the Australian version of the NASCAR. And these grandstands you can see back here used to be literally packed with people. And now they're overgrown with weeds. This place is like super bumpy now because it was built on top of landfill, which is crazy. So they basically let anyone come in here and dump all of whatever they wanted. You know, there's like apartment blocks that are dumped in here that have been demolished type of thing to make the hills, which is it's pretty cool. The history of this place is insane. But yeah, there used to be, you know, thousands and thousands of people here to watch the Ozcar, and it somehow just died out. Pretty crazy. So yeah, when you're walking around you can see like tires and stuff poking out of the ground from where the landfill's starting to come through. Pretty interesting. But yeah, we made it. Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. Yeah, alright, we're all set up, good to go. Got some brand new tyres on the rear of the car. We're just going to put them down to about 20 psi, double check the fronts, and then yeah, we've warmed up the car, so we're going to go out and see how it goes. The window wipers are not going, although they are stuck up, which is great. Let's put those down. I don't think they don't go down. Alright, we've got no window wipers, so we're just going to have to make do even though it's raining.
Let's go!
Alright, let's do it. You. Up the tires.
first.
Yeah, sweet.
Already can't see shit.
Alright guys, so we went out for first practice as you saw. Car's running great. I'm just trying to nail the line. It's super sketchy in the wet, but it's actually really fun when you have a car that keeps working so you can practice, which is sick. Dan's here giving me the mean.
Yo.
He's giving me the mad advice, which is awesome. Yeah, he's actually helping, so that's good.
Trying to do things.
Yeah, but car's feeling great. So we had a second driver's briefing just to see what the judges wanted from us, and now we're going to go back out straight into battle practice pretty much. So yeah, it's awesome, but feeling good. So it's like raining-ish on and off. It's also really warm, so it's getting quite hot in the car. So yeah, good. Let's do this. Alrighty, so practice is over. It's qualifying now. Feeling good. Yep, car is going awesome. The only problem we had was the exhaust coming off, so we've put that back on. Just came off the hangers, so we put it back on and just made it super sturdy with cable ties and duct tape so that it can't come off the hangers again, because it threw me off a little bit during the runs. Other than that, the car's awesome, so I'm real stoked. So we're going to go out and see if we can put down a couple of good qualifying runs and hopefully qualify nice and high, and then we go into more practice and then battles. You. So qualifying, I sucked. I got a little bit nervous and I let the nerves get the better of me, but it is what it is. I kind of straightened on transition on my first qualifying run. Other than that, it was pretty good actually. I hit all the right zones. And then the second qualifying run, I got real G'd up because I was hitting the right zones, did the transition well, and then I spun on the last corner. Yep.
There's Zach Delta in the really paint car. Made by moving to the paint battle.
That's a wrap. Unfortunately, my GoPro ran out of space, but you guys saw Dan's filming of the battles. Shout out to Dan. Look, I drove like a bit of a nutty today, but driving in the wet is pretty sketchy, and I also have to say that I'm running different knuckles on the front Remember, I've got, from the last event, I've got an eBay knuckle on this side and a Kaz Engineering knuckle on this side. So the Ackerman settings on both of them are different, so it's really not that easy to drive, especially in the wet. So it was a little bit sketchy today, but I'm actually really happy with the way I drove. Yeah, so thank you so much, Dan, for helping out. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at It's Mike Lake, at Daniel Leone. Check out his awesome S13. And I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to get back to building cars. No more events for the rest of the year. So yeah, it's time to finish the T18 and take that for a smash, which I'm pretty excited about. So, woo, see you guys. Peace.